Today I'm unboxing the 57-inch Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 monitor. Now the primary reason I've got this is I had four 27-inch 1440p monitors that were currently taking up a ton of space. I didn't like the separation of each monitor individually. It felt clunky. I just didn't like missing out on that screen real estate, and also moving applications could present issues at times. So instead, we've now gone to this 57-inch monitor. I'm going to show you today unboxing it and setting it up and just kind of talking through it, giving a basic review of it and what I think, as I've been using it for about a couple weeks now. And so far it's been pretty good. By raw pixel count, my old setup was about 14.7 million pixels. I'm now sitting at 16.6 million pixels, which is a upgrade on this sheer pixel count. Now, size-wise, overall screen real estate, I do believe I am missing out on a tiny bit. But overall, what do I think about it? Is it too much? Is it unpractical? Whatever you want to call it. Unboxing-wise, we're going to go over this and talk about a few different things, and you're going to see on the screen me going through it. It's going to be just sped up a little bit. I'm going to be talking over it here. It's not going to show the final part because I had phone issues and I lost the back half of the recording where I'm putting the base of the stand on and actually taking it out of the box. But I will show you kind of me just going through it, how big the box is, and the initial startup phase. Monitor wise, this is a 240 hertz, 1 millisecond response time monitor. At least that's how it is marketed. Those refresh rates can be adjusted to what resolution. You know, I'm not playing games in full screen primarily. It is something I'm doing on a smaller screen scale. Me personally, on my display settings, I do run a zoomed in 125%. You could do 100%. I just don't personally do it currently, and it sits at 7680 by 2160 on the resolution. The monitor does weigh about 40 pounds with the stand on it, and it's somewhere around 33 pounds without the stand. So if you are going to get a monitor mount, an arm for it, you will need to get a specialized one made to hold the weight. Personally, I went with the Ergotron HXV HD monitor arm. It is the upgraded version. It is made to actually hold additional weight. It's got a better pivot arm so the monitor isn't pivoting down. We're having issues there. Overall, I've been using that arm for about a week and a half now, and it's fantastic. Highly recommend, if you're going to go this route, spend the money on a good monitor arm. You don't want to break a monitor this big because the monitor arm is not rated for it. You can go cheaper. I've heard people do it. I'm not going to risk it, and I'm not going to recommend it. The monitor itself sits at 52.3 inches wide. It is huge. Depth-wise, about 20 inches deep. And that's just the monitor. You take up the stand, that stand's gonna take up about an extra 2 foot of space going out. It takes up a lot of space. So if you can, again, monitor arm is the way to go. The curve for the monitor is a 1000R curve. If you are new to it, like I'm relatively new to curved monitors, typically the smaller that number is, the more of a tight curve it is. And if it is bigger, so like a 1600R, it is actually flat. Or not flat, but is getting to be more of a traditional monitor, so less of curve in the actual monitor. Now this monitor does use quantum mini LED technology. It is not an OLED panel. I do wish they had an OLED option, as that is something I would have bought if they offered it in this screen size. I did not. I could have gone to a 49-inch with OLED, but I wanted the more screen real estate, a little bit more height to it. It is a dual 4K, again, a dual 4K UHD, if you want to call it that, right? But it's missing out on OLED, so just note that you are going to have some blooming effects on the screen. And what that means is if you have a fully black screen, say you're watching something, you're playing in a dark game, say like a white light pops up or a white orb, it's going to have kind of this blooming effect going around it that you will be able to see going on. It's not going to just be the clear, perfect image. Now, me personally, it's not been a big problem. For some people, that could be problematic though. Now, workflow wise, that's the big thing to note. Going from 4 monitors to this 1 monitor, I think I actually have better workflow. I think I get a lot more work done when I'm sitting here. For instance, I can have up like Chat GPT, I can have Gemini, I can have Claude Code, I can have multiple instances of the terminal up. I can have my Chrome browser, I can have Discord up. I can have everything up on one screen, and it's just a slight head tilt or even just eye look away. No issues of just moving it wherever I want it. Me personally, I think it's a huge improvement on workflow. You know, workflow wise, I mean, think about it. This is dual 32-inch 4K monitors stacked side by side. If you've worked with a singular 32-inch 4K monitor, you know that's actually quite a bit of screen. Put two of them with no bezels, nothing in the middle, and that is basically what you're working with here, but curved into a way that it actually, you can still see the outside of it in a lot better way. Now, overall, you do need a pretty beefy setup. You do need a pretty decent GPU if you're going to get the most out of this, especially if you're going to be gaming. I don't do a ton of games, and I don't do a lot of highly intensive games anymore, at least not nowadays, really. I mean, I might play some Valorant, I might play some League of Legends here and there. Nothing too crazy, some TFT, nothing that is highly competitive in a fast-paced version for me. And so I have a 3080 for my GPU, and it runs things just fine. I don't have issues with it, and I haven't hit any problems. If you're gonna play a AAA game, even probably Battlefield, you're not likely going to put this on max graphics. So just a heads up, you do need a pretty beefy setup if you're going to be doing this monitor as your primary monitor. Just know that it's crazy, but just a heads up. So with that all being said, if you've enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the unboxing and the review, let me know down below. Subscribe, drop a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.